Hey guys, so guess what had happened to me? What happened to me was, so I work at a, this is my mini jobs, but I work at a hotel, and it's raining so bad here that I had to stay in the room. Like, look, I had to stay in the room because it's raining so bad. It's raining so bad. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna drive home and, call my mom, just talk to her so she could talk to me on the way home, And she was like, no, because it was raining on and off in that area. But it was like pouring over here, like almost looked like hail. A few spots it was hailing or whatever, because had people from a wedding party come in and say they had hail on their cars and stuff. And I was like, what? So I'm stuck in a room until I guess tomorrow morning or whatever. It's cold. And the worst part, y'all laugh at me. The worst part, I said, the first thing I automatically thought of was, I don't have my bonnet or nothing like that in my hair. That was the first thing I thought of. I said, oh, Lord. So now I gotta, but like maybe, God work in mysterious ways. Maybe I need this time to, to myself. I don't know. So, but I always carry a scarf with me. So at least I had that. Now, I don't know how y'all ever had, I've had this scarf since high school. And this came from one of my friends in high school. So like I was at her house and she gave me a scarf and I never gave back. We still cool to this day though. So I don't even think she remembers this scarf. But yes, I've had this scarf since high school. Like it's such a good scarf, like the length of it, the texture, everything. But y'all look, it's a hole in it. It's a hole in it, but it's still a good scarf. Y'all can't tell me that y'all don't have stuff from high school that you still have that is essential to your life, to your daily routines. You can't tell me. And if you don't, or if you try to shun me because I do, then forget you. So I guess I'll just enjoy myself. I was like, I don't have nothing to eat. But I still have lunch. Back is hurting. Remember I told you I got in a car accident a couple months ago, so my back is hurting. It was just probably best that I just, And y'all, my mama said, if you don't go home, then I'll cook you a good Sunday dinner tomorrow. I said, so that's the deal. I get Sunday dinner if I don't go home. And she said, yeah. I said, okay, then I'll stay at the hotel. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll stay at the hotel. I don't have no problem with that at all. To get a good home cooked meal. And I said, it better be good too, because I'm starting my fasting on Monday, and it better be good. Like everything I can't eat on this fast, I better be able to eat it tomorrow. Okay? Everything. And I might come on and show y'all what she cooked. I don't know. So we'll see. I want to tell y'all that I finally made it home from me staying at the hotel last night. And I came home and I went and I came home and took a shower and stuff so I could go to church this morning. And I was dragging. It was bad. But I went and so food. My mom made some barbecue ribs, potato salad, homemade potato salad, and beans, baked beans. I said, man, that jump was good. I want to tell y'all what happened last night. So, a girl came to like work or whatever, a new girl. And when she first came in, cause like the hotel I work at, they lock the doors. So you can't get in unless like an employee lets you in after a certain time. Unless you have a key card, you can let yourself in. So, and I'm making me some ice cream, y'all, since today is my 11:59. I gotta start fasting, so got me some ice cream and boom, make me a Coke float before it's time to, 11:59. So the girl came, she was like kind of knocking at the door a little bit, so I let her in, and I said, do you have a reservation? And she said, no, I'm here. I'm training with somebody. And I said, training? And she said, yes. I said, who is the person you're supposed to be training with? Because she was walking closer and closer to me. So I was like backing up, and I was like, this girl better not be trying to do something, because, I ain't got the time. She ain't ready. She ain't ready. So she was like, I don't know who the person's name is I'm training with. I said, you don't know the person you're training with? And she said, yes, it's my second day. And she told me her name. And I remember the person that telling me a new person started with that name. And in my head, I'm like, but still, this your second day. You don't know the person you're supposed to be training with? So the girl, and I said, and after she said, that, I was like, oh, well, you don't look like you're dressed to work here, so I just thought you were a guest. And she said, oh no, I'm working here. And I said, okay. So I let her in, told her to come and clock in and all the other jazz. So when the person got there that's supposed to be training her, I told her, I was like, girl had on sweatpants. I was gonna say maybe yoga pants. No, she had on some sweatpants, and she had on like a Coca-Cola shirt or something like that. Like it was like I don't know. And she had on like a sweater or whatever. So I told my manager, like what happened. The girl was like starting her process or whatever, like for the night, like what she needs to do and stuff like that. And people came in from this wedding party, baby. They act like they was going to the wedding party. Nah, they came back, full, But, they had a good time, and I was talking to them, and I was like, oh, and I saw the bride and everything. I was like, you was married now? She was like, I know, girl, right? And she was so excited. All of them came back, and they were saying, oh, that's my cousin, that's my sister, that's my daughter. Like, we're so happy for her. We just found out that she's pregnant, too. She told us before the rehearsal, then after the rehearsal, then. And I was like, oh, how cute, what a great gift, or something to surprise her family with before the wedding. So, I was talking to her about it, and then girl was like counting the cash register. And then when she was done, and the wedding party was kind of talking to me and the other lady that was supposed to be training her, that was supposed to be leaving me, the girl said, oh, I'm gonna go to my car and get my phone. I left it in the car. I don't want anybody to break in. And I said, okay. So when she left, I told the employee that was training her, I said, so when she walked out, I said, she ain't coming back. She ain't coming back. And then she said, whatever. She said, but what happened? I said, she said she went to go get her phone out of her car. She didn't want nobody to break in. And, last night it was raining really hard. Like it was tornado warnings and all that jazz. And so, obviously, because I stayed at the hotel last night. So it's like pouring, like cats, dogs, alligators, bunny rabbits, all that stuff. So the girl, 10 minutes passed by, and then my coworker said, oh, she might not be coming back. I said, she's not coming back. Hour and a half that passed by. I'm still there because I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm going to leave. I'm trying to wait for the rain to subside so I could possibly leave and all the other stuff. And girl didn't come back. So she had to send an email to the manager letting her know they were so excited about her because she had previous hotel experience, all the other stuff.
And let me tell y'all something else. So when you first become an employee there, they give you like this little welcome bag with all these little goodies in it. You know, say the hotel name and all that stuff on there. And I didn't get no welcome bag. And I've been working there for at least about 6 months. And I keep on telling them every time a new person starts that I didn't get a welcome bag, but they did. And they was like, girl, we ain't give you no welcome bag. You know, you've been here so long. And I was like, okay, bet. So last night, I asked my employee, my coworker, I said, did she get a welcome bag? And she was like, yeah. She said, actually, all the people that we hired this last time, they hired 4 people. 1, 2, 3 people. She said all 3 of them got welcome bags. I said, I didn't get a welcome bag. And she said, I said, and look what you got. I said, you got 2 people. 1 girl didn't come back. Another person just like tried to use COVID as an excuse and then didn't show up. And then the one person I trained yesterday, she's still there. But I mean, that was her first day. So, you know, we don't know. But she said, okay. She said, well, all I'm saying is nobody else after them is getting a welcome bag because obviously that's the trend as to why they're not staying. She said, because you're staying and we didn't give you a welcome bag. I said, no, that's not fair. I said, it's not too late to give me a welcome bag. Give me a welcome bag. I said, I'm going to leave if you don't give me one. Nah, I'm just kidding. I tell her that. I should tell her that, though. Maybe she give me a welcome bag. But I was like, how? Like, what possesses you to just walk off a job? You know, once you reach a certain age in your life, and this girl look kind of older. Once you reach a certain age in your life, we don't do childish things like walk off a job. Like, if you couldn't, like, I don't know if the waiting part was overwhelming for her, but she had previous hotel experience. I don't know if, like, you know, I was too much for her. Like I told my coworker, I was like, well, maybe it was me because I said, you didn't look like you was dressed ready to come to work. That's why I thought you were a guest. And my coworker said, yeah, I'm gonna talk to her about her dress code, you know, like later on in the shift. Well, obviously she never had the opportunity. But I was like, how, you know, age, you know, range is there, you know, like where you stop doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you stop just walking off jobs or just like no call, no show and all the other stuff. Like even if you want to work at another hotel in that same company or something like that, you've pretty much messed it up. Or say for instance, this is the only job you could get. I mean, you know, COVID, there are a lot of jobs that are available, but there are a lot of jobs that aren't. And so, you know, what if it's not easy for you to get a job and you just messed up something? You know, or, you know, like be an adult and come and say, you know what, this is really overwhelming for me. I mean, because you were being trained. It's not like you were leaving the hotel, you know, like bed with nobody there. But like, even if it was overwhelming, you say, hey, this is really too much for me. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave. I don't think this is the right employer for me, right? But instead, and then you put everybody else in a bind because they put you on. Now people got to like fumble around to try to figure out what to do. And then you got people who be like, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. What else you need? I'll do it. And then, you know, kind of run myself ragged until they find somebody else. You know, and I'm not like complaining because teamwork is teamwork. But at the same time, people to me are just so inconsiderate sometimes. And then kind of ungrateful. But I mean, like I said, if it's overwhelming for you, because everybody's different. If it's overwhelming for you, then, you know, just say that. But don't walk off a job and then lie and say, oh, I left my phone in the car, so I have to go get it. I don't want nobody to break in. And I'm trying to remember if the girl had her phone with her. Or maybe if she did and she never pulled it out. Or maybe she did leave it in the car. Maybe she got to that car and said, I don't want to go back in there. I don't know. But all I can say is yesterday was eventful. From the girl leaving to me having to stay at the hotel. It was different. And it's funny, you know, you experience things. I've experienced worse things just within the 6 months I've been there. Maybe I'll tell y'all one day what happened to me there. Had to call police and ambulance and firefighters came, and it was a whole little show. But yeah. So y'all tell me, oh, we can put in the comments, like, what's the craziest that you've seen or you've done, like when you were young. But hopefully you ain't doing nothing in your, you know, late 20s, early 30s. You just, you know. But what have you done, like the craziest that you left the job, or your craziest or coolest, like, quitting story? You know what I'm saying? So, all right, y'all. So, y'all have a good day, and I'll see y'all later for another ranting and raving or whatever. Stay safe. Bye.